Alright, so I want to show how to make a snowy covered object shader, where the snow is always projected from above. And yeah, let's show how that's made. So, as you can see here, the snow is always staying above. Same here, you see it's not rotating with the object, but it is affected by the normals and the normal maps from the object. Alright, let's just make a copy of this one and move that closer to the camera so that we can actually see it. And like so. Alright. So I've already made the shader. So just make a PBR shader, empty one, and hook. For this example, just nothing, a value 0, press V, and then value, and 0. Hook that up to metallic and gloss, or roughness, depending on what you have. Make a normal map, select bump, normals. Don't need that, but it makes it look nicer. Alright, so gonna need the normal directions. Whether you hook the perturbed depends on do you want it to be affected by a normal map or not, and I do, so I hook up the perturbed. If you just hook the normal map up onto the both the values on the multiply node into the channel, and put the second texture map that you want projected from above onto the green channel, you're gonna get it projected on the bottom too, so, and you don't want that. Whoops. Like this. Like have the mask. Now you can see it's being projected from below as well, and you don't want that. Well, maybe you do, but in this example you're only going to use the top one. So let's redo this, hook that back in there, and compile. Now it's gone because all of this. So if we just use this one, if we just use the positive Y value of its position in world, normalized positive, Y is always up, as the green channel, the one that's above the object, we're gonna get a few strange results. So Triplanar snow, and it's a bit hard to see now, but oops. As I move that down below 0, you're going to see that it's going to be projected from the below instead of actually from its top, like here. And the reason why we have the normalized value is, well, if we just hook that up to there. Well, I have bloom enabled, so you're going to see it. Yeah, it's going to just get bigger and bigger, the value. It's going to sort of be multiplied, in a sense, and yeah, you don't want that. Well, maybe you do, but not if you want to make a snow shader, like the one that I'm using for these two objects. Yeah. This one is, well, this ensures that the texture is displayed in world UV values instead of its own object's UV, because that could look a bit weird once rotated. Like with this one, it could look strange, but It won't now. Now it will rotate properly from world value and stay the same texture from above. If that makes sense. Now we could just hook X and C instead of Z and X. And I'm gonna do that. So this if node right here, this one controls whether or not the projection is above or below. Like previously, if we just used the world position normalize and put it into a positive dot product and hook that up into the green color, we're going to get it projected from below as well. So if we make another dot product and set that as negative, once the object is in world negative values, it's going to be projected from atop still. So that's what this does. Just looks at the object or the shader and decides, is the pixel or is the shader below or above world 0. And depending on the value, it then outputs the correct value that you hooked up. So just as an example, again, now if we do it like this, you're gonna see that it's projected from below and above since the object is in the middle, but as soon as we put it, there's 0. But if we use the if node with the dot product negative, it's gone. It's no longer projecting from below, even if it's here, like way below 0. And that's what we want. So that's why I made the if node, this one. And the normalize just sort of normalizes the values of the word, sort of from 0 to 1 or something like that, instead of multiplying whatever's this value is going to be. And that's what we want. It's actually kind of simple, but not really. It is using some of the Triplanar stuff from the Wiki page to Shader Forge, so you can kind of follow that one and get the same results. But yeah, snow shaders, kind of cool, huh? And it works with whatever kind of object, a cube if you want. So put that right here. Cube, rotate the cube, the snow follows with. So yeah, that's that. Have a good one.